Okay, so we created a list and now it's a good time to create autoresponders. As we promised them here, whenever they will sign up to our email list, we will send them a weekly tip or information regarding fitness, etc. Right? So our blog posts are great resources for them. We can send them our blog posts every single week. Right now we have 3 blog posts and we can create 3 autoresponders. Click on create and here you have the option to create a newsletter, which is one-time email, great for promotions like 4th of July or Christmas. And we also have the option to create autoresponders to be sent weekly, and that's what we are going to choose. Here we will need to title this first autoresponder. This is for our preferences, so don't overthink about it. Just give it some descriptive name so you'll know what this autoresponder is all about. The first one is about back squat, so I'm going to call it back squat. Here, just make sure it's linked to our list we created and not to the default list that they created for us. And we would like to send it immediately after signing up. After they will click confirm subscription to their first email, they will get this back squat email immediately, and that's great. They will get it from our name and email address, support@goodbodygym, and if they'll decide to reply, it will come to our email address as well, so we can keep being in touch with them, which is great. Now we will need to create and write a subject line. Okay, I already created one. I'm just going to copy it from what I wrote over here. So this email is about back squat. I'm going to copy this title, going to paste it here. And now I will need to start designing our message. I will click on design message. Now you may be tempted to choose one of their beautiful templates that they created, but these templates are great for newsletter or promotions, not necessarily for autoresponders. Let's take Marie Forleo, for example, one of the greatest marketers, and you can see that her autoresponders are very simple and minimal, plain text with a link to the blog post. Only 3 paragraphs and a link, and that's it. That's pretty much what you need. When you click on the link, you will be redirected to her blog post where you can read it all and then comment if you want. But every marketer right now doing it that way. The autoresponders are usually very simple and minimal, and the newsletter are usually with pre-made template. So when creating autoresponders, I definitely recommend you to go simple. Let's click on blank templates and we will choose the most simple template over here. We can see that we have 2 sections. The header is over here and the body is over here. Let's start with the header. We can cancel the logo if you don't want to show logo, just like so. However, if you do want to show logo, you can bring it back and then add image. We already uploaded it last lecture. You can choose it from there, and maybe we can make it smaller by reducing the width, and the height will change automatically, just like so, maybe to 30. Excellent. Now let's go back to the layout, and just like Elementor, we can drag some widgets and build our message. We have few options over here. Of course, we'll go with a simple text, just like so, and I'm going to copy this text, few paragraphs, and a link to the blog post. I'm going to paste it over here. All I have to do is just to style it a bit, spaces between the paragraphs, just like so, and maybe make the text larger, like 18 or so. And now I will link this paragraph to our blog post. So I will highlight this paragraph and I'm going to click on this blog post and copy the URL of this blog post. And here I'm going to click on the link icon and paste it over here and click insert. Great, very simple, very minimal. Of course, you can add more blocks like media, quotes, etc. But I like to keep it very minimal because it converts the best. And when you're done, just click next. And in the finalized screen, it will just show you everything that we created. List, subject line, message, etc. And click on save and publish. Great, so now we can see a list of all of our autoresponders. Right now we have one that will fire immediately after they will confirm their subscription. Great, we can create another one from scratch or just duplicate this one because we have most of the things ready, like the design and the format and stuff. And all we have left to do is just to change when we would like to send this one, and of course the name of it, the title, and the message. So the second blog post is talking about how to run the first marathon. So I will call this autoresponder first marathon. Again, this is only for us. And because it's a weekly autoresponder, I already made one, so this one will go 7 days after the first one. Just like so. Of course, I need to change the subject line and the message. So let's copy our subject line from here. How to train for your first marathon. Here I'm going to edit the message. Paste it over here. I will create some spaces between the paragraphs, just like so. Over here as well. I will highlight these few words and we'll link it to our blog post. So I'm gonna copy the URL of this blog post, click on the link icon and enter the blog post URL over here, click insert. The message is ready, click next, and this message again will be sent 7 days after the previous message. Now I can click on save and publish. And now we can see that it's added to our autoresponder list. Excellent. So now we can see that we have after 0 days and after 7 days. Now we need to create more and more and more every time we create a blog post. That's how we keep our relationship going with them. To know after how many days you should send the next one, it will be easier for you guys to sort the emails by the cycle date. So all you need to do is just to add 7 days to the latest one, and that's how you keep it going every 7 days. So the next one will be set to 14 days after the first one. Excellent. In the next video, we will connect Getresponse to Elementor and we will test our email list.